What are the top 5 things to eat to keep your cool in Rome in the summer that's not gelato? When in Rome, do as the Romans do, and they love to eat watermelon. In July and August is the best time of year to have it. The Italians call it anguria, but the Romans call it cocomero. So you want to go to the stands around, and you find that if you're just snacking on that in the middle of the day under the hot sun, it's going to help you keep you from being dehydrated and keep your cool. Now, another thing in the restaurants, which is great to have, is like a type of antipasto before you start eating the main meal. Of course, it's going to be the prosciutto e melone. So we have melon with prosciutto, cured beef. And then there's something about the beautiful in season flavor of the melon with the saltiness of the prosciutto that actually helps you feel more hydrated and cools you down after you eat. Remember, eating like an amatriciana or a carbonara pasta dish is going to be very salty and quite heavy. No Roman worth their salt is ever going to eat this stuff in the middle of the summer. Number 3 is a caffè freddo. It's something that's prepared early in the day. They brew the coffee, then they mix it with the sugar, and they cool it down in the fridge. And you can order that, and they'll serve it to you, but they're not going to serve it to you with ice. So it's supposed to be a nice little respite to cool you off in the middle of your day. Now let's go to some of the fun, sugary stuff. Of course, everyone loves gelato, but we have 2 alternatives for you. We have the grata cake. Now that's quintessentially Roman. Basically, you're going to take a block of ice. Grattare means to scratch or to scrape. So you're going to take a scraper, and they scrape it for you in these lovely stands. And you have squares of ice, and they put it in a cup for you. And then you have an array of syrups that you can flavor your ice. Anything you could think of: mint, coconut, melon, strawberry, of course. And then one of my favorites, it's actually a quintessential Sicilian treat. It's called granita, and basically it's kind of like a slushy, but it has to be done to perfection. Now, they can do it no better, nobody can do it better than the Sicilians in Sicily, but there are some places in Rome where you can do it as well. And so what you have is you have this slushy that be the quintessential one, or the great flavor is coffee, and it has to be the perfect temperature so it's not too liquidy, but it's not frozen. And they serve it, and they take it from it's basically a lovely soup spoon, a soup tureen, and they go in and pour it into your glass, and then they put a layer of panna. It's like, whipped cream, the Italian whipped cream. There's nothing better than it. And you have it with a brioche. You could have that instead of a coffee in the morning, or you can have other flavors like almond, mandorla is what it's called in Italian, or lemon. And my personal favorite, and this is also served with the panna, is strawberry. I was having it multiple times in the day. The Sicilians thought it was kind of weird that I was doing it, but I loved it so much. It is the best type of thing to have as an alternative to, of course, the gelatos. When in Italy, do as the Italians do, because they do know how to eat.